Welcome back to the channel where the art is always random and so am I. Today's another sketchbook vlog episode and I'm reviewing season 2 of You. The character I'm drawing is Love Quinn, the girl Joe fell in love with this season. I reviewed part 1 last week, so I'll link it down below in the description or maybe in the comment section. Check that out if you're interested. But for those who haven't seen it, You can be found on Netflix. It's pretty short, only around 10 to 12 episodes per season, so not bad at all. It's pretty short. And season 3 is just being made now, so you have a long time to watch both seasons, because you know Netflix takes about a year and a half for the new season to come out of anything, and especially with coronavirus going on right now, it's going to be delayed probably till maybe 2023 or maybe the end of 2022, who knows. But for those who haven't seen it, You is on Netflix. All right, the main character is the story itself is pretty simple. The main character, Joe, is a crazy bookstore owner who is a sociopath and falls in love very easily. He is willing to do everything and anything in order to get his way and make the love of his life fall in love with him. Even if it means stalking, killing, drugging, whatever you could think of, he is willing to do in the name of love. But alright, before I forget, let's get onto it. The semifinals are here. Alright, so whatever's on screen is whoever made it to the semifinals. As always, it's random. I spun a wheel, and the wheel, wherever it landed, I did a tally mark, and then the winner who got the most points advanced to the next round. And as always, like my video and subscribe to see more. December, I'll do 5 small giveaways, so stay tuned for that. And back to the video. Here we go. Alright, so I'm drawing Love Quinn, as I mentioned earlier. I want to start off with her and the other main characters because I think it's kind of like the whole season revolves around them. So Love is Joe's love interest. Haha, got it. Joe, love. Anyways, the point is this. This season starts off pretty slow and it also revolves around her and mostly the main cast. She's a girl who grew up with a very wealthy and dysfunctional family. She has a brother named 40 who's a very needy and mentally unstable individual. We also met Ellie and her sister Delilah, who run the building where Joe is staying. The season is very, how can I say, inner circle-ish, because it mostly revolves around them, the main characters, interacting with each other, or Joe plotting around something because of the main characters themselves. Like, there's a little girl named Ellie, he's always looking after her, so some of the episodes look after her, like he's stalking her, making sure she's okay, and so on, trying to do favors. Joe trying to be a nicer person, trying to find his inner self because he found love, the love of his life, and now he thinks he's morally like a better person. Anyways, you watch the show, a lot of it won't make sense. Alright, so I really can't get into details, but a lot of it happens in season 2 was predictable to me. Everything that was happening was like, okay, I saw it coming, but it doesn't mean it's a bad thing, because I am someone who overanalyzes and sees every little detail, something a normal person won't get. So for you, if you're just casually watching it at home, just enjoying it after a day at work, you won't see any of the, stuff coming. But for me, I'm expecting it, I'm planning it, I'm like, okay, my brain's connecting the dots. This person did this, that person did that, instead of actually enjoying the show. So I enjoyed it still, so if I enjoyed it and I saw some of the things coming, you'll love it, and maybe you won't see any of it coming. So yeah. Another thing that was very good was the end of the season. It has so many plot twists that I highly encourage you binge watching it like I did. I think I finished it in a week, which is really fast for me since I never really watch it. I enjoy the main character, Love, like I said, she's super nice and not annoying like Beck, who was the girl Joe was in love with last season. But at the same time, she still kind of is annoying. But her brother is also annoying and cool at the same time, so I enjoyed what he does. He's randomly doing and getting themselves into trouble by drugs and just getting drunk and so on. So that's a pretty cool dynamic, how they randomly throw him in there and he messes everything up and everything was going so fine for Joe, but then 40 comes along and ruins everything. He's like that overprotective brother who always wants to make sure she's good by getting in the way and like basically threatening him. At the beginning of the season, you don't really like him, you kind of think he's annoying, but as soon as they start developing his character more, you're like, you know what, this guy's actually not that bad. But yeah, another person that comes back was at the end of the season, Joe's ex, Candace, came back for revenge, and that's what a lot of this season revolves around. I really like that part because Joe was never safe. There was always somebody over his head watching him and trying to track him down, so it was a good dynamic. It was the Predator versus Predator instead of Predator versus Prey like Joe was last season. So that was pretty good. I don't want to rant anymore. Overall, I highly recommend the show. 8.7 Kanye's out of 10 overall. And this season is also a 8.7 out of 10. Last season was like an 8.4, but it got a lot better, more interesting, more dynamic between the characters, and it's pretty good. So yeah, I don't want to rant anymore. Like I said, the giveaway winner will probably be announced in a week. I keep procrastinating just because of my job. It's a lot of work, and I'm slowly getting back into a normal schedule. So let's see how that goes. And like I said, I'm doing 5 giveaways in December, so stay tuned for that. I'll ship it to wherever you live, as long as it's in the US. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Feel free to recommend me any TV show to watch, and I'm out.